Hey, how you doing? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today we're going to learn a really fun song to play on one acoustic guitar solo. We're going to learn Through Glass by Stone Sour from their second record, 2006. And we're going to do more of a Corey Taylor acoustic version of the song. This one's a lot of fun. If you want to play along, there's a lot of versions of him playing it acoustically, a lot of videos out there, and he always does it in E-flat tuning. So we're going to do this in E-flat tuning. So go ahead and tune your guitars low to high, half step down, all the strings. Low to high, E-flat, A-flat, D-flat, G-flat, B-flat, and E-flat. For this song, you're only going to need a handful of chords, only about 7 open chords, no bar chords. So let me show you the chords first. You're going to need a C major 7. So you're going to play like a C5 power chord, right, on the 3rd string, root A string, but with an open high E and open B string. Get that chord. Then just move that up a whole step to the 5th fret root, and we're muting the low E string on these 2 chords. Same exact shape. That's a D6 sus2 sus4 chord. But just for brevity's sake, I'm going to just call that chord from now on D6. Then move that up a whole step to the 7th fret, right? And then you can play the low E string, and that's just an E minor chord. You're also going to need a C add 9, D major, add your pinky on the high E string at the 3rd fret, D sus4, D suspended 4th, and E minor. It's all the chords. And if you get a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. And please leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see coming up. And if you like the video, please click the like button. Give it a thumbs up, share it, and thank you so much for your support. So in the acoustic version, Corey Taylor plays the introduction picked, and he does a chorus for the introduction, and that's where the words are, I'm looking at you through the glass. And he basically does a double chorus. He does it picked, and then he starts strumming. Let me just play the introduction the first time through. It'll sound like this picked. Is first play the C major 7th chord, and then you're going to pick the A string and the D string and then the B string open, right? And I'll tab this out for you so you can see it, and then bring that up a whole step to the D6, same thing. Then go to the E minor, but this time take your pinky off, so you're only going to use your 1st and 3rd finger, and then you're going to play low E string, A string, and then you're going to come up the B, G, D, and A, so you get this. And then you repeat the first 2 again, C major 7, and then the D6, and then just hit the low E string. So after the low E string in the intro, now he's going to play the chorus again, but this time he's going to use the open chords and he's going to start strumming. Let me play it for you. It'll sound like this, and it's right after that low E, and then he comes in with that C add 9 chord. This strum pattern, we're going to do this, and we're going to use this again in the song. So it's down, 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 down. So you want to get that down. No pun intended. Down, 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 down. All down strokes. Okay, so I'm looking at you. If I do it slow through the glass. Oh, how much time has passed. Now on the time has passed, down, down. The 3rd down, you add the D sus4 with your pinky. Down, down, D sus4, down, down, and take it off. Oh God, it feels like forever. Now on that E minor chord in the chorus, each time it's twice. So you do the pattern once, down, 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 down. Second time, down, 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 down. Then you got to go to that D for 1 strum. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Because it's gonna come faster. So down, 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 same strum, down, 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 D, down, C add 9, you're back to the regular strum, down, 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 down. Sitting all alone, D, let it ring, inside your head, E minor, let that ring. And as you'll see, there's a lot of nuance, a lot of little variations in the song. You know, sometimes, like I was doing, he's letting the chords ring. Sometimes he'll use all downstrokes and build it with dynamics. You know, sometimes he'll pick it. And those are important because that's kind of what gives its song, you know, its special sauce, right? All those little nuances. And if you're having some trouble switching from these chords in time while you're strumming, I could really help you with that. So much about good quality chord changing and efficient changing. The proficiency is from the fret hand technique. I'll tell you what, click on the link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you a killer video lesson that has my 6 top fret hand technique tips for chord changing. It's a killer lesson. It's extended play. It's not available on YouTube, packed with technique tips, exercises, a lot of great exercises in that lesson, and I'll also pair it with an ebook. And in that ebook, there's more chord charts, more lessons, more exercises. It's a great 1-2 punch. I'll send them both to you for free. Really help you along in your guitar journey. Just click on that link in the YouTube description box below. So after the first chorus, sitting alone inside your head, and you hold that E minor chord, it goes into the first verse. How do you feel? That is the question. Let me play the verse for you, then I'll go back and explain it. It'll sound like this. That goes right into a chorus. So basically what I'm doing there is I'm going from that C major 7th to the D6th and to the E minor chord. And I've seen him do it different ways when he plays it live, but one time he shoots back to that D6 chord. But let me go over the strum pattern. The strum pattern: down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. You get that groove. The other thing I'm doing is I'm kind of the first hit, just hitting the low strings, and then I'm kind of hitting the high strings, right? So I'm kind of breaking up the chord. And he kind of does that when he plays too. Then just go up a whole step, do the same strum on the D6. Then on the E minor, he's on the E minor for 2 measures. The first measure, you're going to do the same strum, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Second measure, you're going to do down, down, up, and stop there. Down, down, up, down, down, and then move to the D6 for downs. So that second part of the strum on the E minor, down, down, up, down, down. You complete the strum, but on the D6 chord, then it starts over again. Okay, now when he plays it live, he seems to only do that, go back to that D6 like the first time. So sometimes when I play it, I'll do it for all 3 times because the verse changes are 3 times through that progression. But you can just do it the first time. You don't even have to do it at all, right? You could just do the strum pattern, the same strum twice on that E minor, and that's fine. You know, your choice. You can mix it up. Like I said, I've seen him do it multiple different ways. And then that last time, because remember, you got to go back to that D chord every time because I'm looking at you when it goes in that chorus. That at is on that D. So down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Instead of going like you would back to the D6, just go to the D open, and then you can go right to the chorus, and you're going to be on that C add 9 chord. The second chorus, so again, it's because I'm looking at you through the glass. Let me play it for you. And it'll sound like this. I'll take it from the last E in the verse. All right, so it's pretty much the same as the first chorus. I do it slow. That E minor, you know, is sitting all alone inside your head. Just hit it once and let it ring. Okay, so here's how you know when to change to that fast change from the E minor to the D. It's always on the 4 end. So basically you're on the E minor, and if I just count straight eighth notes, so you can just count it. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, so you play it one measure, the second measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See, on the 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, it's the D on the 4 and. Right back to that C, and he does that every time. So you see the changes throughout the song are pretty much the same for each part. It's just the little nuances that are a little different. So after the second chorus, you're ending on that sitting all inside your head, just with ringing E minor chord, starts the second verse. How much is real? So much the question, epidemic of the mannequins, right? That is pretty much the same as the first verse. The only difference here is that last time, instead of going to the E minor chord the third time, up here at the 7th fret, you're going to go to the E minor open chord, and we're going to change the strum because that has to build into this next chorus, which is a double chorus, and we'll use all downstrokes to build that because it's, remember, it's different than what you see into another chorus. So let me play that verse for you. It'll sound like this. Right into another chorus. So right after verse 2, where you're building on that E minor chord, right? And you notice too, when I played it, that 4 end is on the D to C add 9, because now it goes into chorus 3, and he actually does a double chorus. So let's change the strum pattern. This time we're going to do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. The same chords as in the previous chorus. You're going to do that 4 times around instead of 2 times around like a regular chord in the previous chorus. And then on that last time, the last E minor chord, we got to go all downs again because we're going to build that up into the bridge section because it's the stars, right? Let me play that chorus for you with that strum pattern, a double chorus. It'll sound like this. Then it goes into that bridge section. Notice the first couple times through the chorus, I was playing it a little bit lighter because we were building the dynamic, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, that second time, the second measure on the E minor chord, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you can go to the D. I hit it twice, you could hit it once, let it ring, and then it starts over again. So really build that chorus up the second time dynamically you go through it. And now we're into the bridge, and this is where he's going to kind of sing that, and it's the stars that shine for you, okay? He basically, the changes are C major 7, D6, played just like in a verse, to E minor. And I've seen him do it a few different ways. A lot of times he'll do that just one time through or twice like that. And then for the second 2 times, he'll go to the open chords. So you go to the C add 9, to D, to the E minor. And the first 2 times when he's doing it like the verse, using those changes, he'll do it with the added chucks. Okay, again, there's that variation for you. Tell you what, let me play it for you. And it goes right from that bridge into another chorus. It'll sound like this. All right, goes right into another chorus, and this time, the last chorus, he starts by letting those ring. But let me explain to you what he's doing in the bridge first. So in that bridge section, the first 2 times around with the chucking, he plays that C major 7 and the D6, down, up, down, up, down, and then you do this chucking. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm basically just holding the strings. So it's like down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, chuck. And then you do the same thing on the D6. And then on the E minor chord, you could do a strum pattern like we did before, like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Now, this time though, same as before, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then 2 downs on the D chord, because he goes now for the last 2 times in this bridge, when he's singing and it's the stars, you do the changes with open chords. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Same as before. Again, that 4 and you're going to go to the D. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. And the last time I build again, you can build on all downs. And 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, and now we're into this chorus. And this is the last chorus that he plays you at, like, I'm looking at you through the glass. You let the C add 9 ring. I don't know how much D. Time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever. Now you're gonna pick it like he did in the intro. Sing alongside your head. And you just let that E ring. Because I'm looking at you through the glass, but this time it's all downstrokes like we did in the intro. Down, 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 down. Then I would kind of, on that D chord, I'd probably start strumming it. And on the E minor, because it's the stars that shine for you. He doesn't really do the chucking, it's just full-on strumming in that outro. So if I play that chorus for you, just so you can get the feel, because I'm looking at you through the glass, let that ring. How much time has passed. Now you pick. Inside your head, let that ring. And then we come in with the strumming, all downs, a little quieter. And he gets into the outro section. It's the stars, and he does basically that C add 9 to D to E minor for the outro with the vocal lines 4 times. Then he does it another time, C add 9 D E minor without vocals, and the last time, oh it's the stars, C add 9, oh it's the stars there. E minor, and just hits the E minor once and lets it ring. I'll play it for you, it'll sound like this. I was just mixing up the strum pattern, doing the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, downs, and then sometimes I was doing straight 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you know, you kind of mix up that strum and really build it, because the vocals are really heavy at that point and, you know, loud and awesome, and then you just end it on the E minor. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. A lot of fun to play. Great one to add to your song catalog. Stay tuned. I got tons more killer lessons coming, so please subscribe to the channel because I don't want you to miss anything. And if you subscribe, we'll send you a notice when we have new lessons posted. And also, click on that link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you a killer-free video lesson. It's not on YouTube, on my essential chord changing techniques. It's packed with exercises, lessons, tips, and I pair it with an ebook. It's a great 1-2 combination. And if you got a second, I recently released a new record with my original band Mind Cell. We're based out of San Diego. I think it's some of the best music I've ever written. I'm really stoked about the record. I think it's a slamming record, and I'd love for you to hear it. It's streaming on all the platforms. I'll put links to that also in the YouTube description box. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, maybe on the gear or the songs or the studio recording, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support over the years. So appreciate it. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. So take care, enjoy the journey, and I will see you in the next lesson. Rock on.